Greetings and welcome back to our Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. So, last time we did some stuff. We went to Deer. I can't remember what that area in the world was called, but either way, we did some stuff there. Now we're returning to Albie here because we did our last final broom race. Then we're going to go straight on and talk to Natty about blackmailing people, I suppose. Oh yeah, we have a musical map that's, I think, at the... Yeah, it's in Deer as well. I just didn't feel like... let me just double check here. Yeah, it's like right here at Clagmar Castle. I really didn't feel like going off to do that at the moment. So, we're going to ignore that for now and go straight on for... Yeah, Albie, blackmail, and then go on to the Polyjuice plot. Because I don't imagine this blackmail thing will take too long. Well, use something other than dung. Alrighty. Hello.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
Well, what happens after?
The final upgrade is complete.
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades. Proved the naysayers wrong. Made all the hard work worth it.
Very exciting.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an owl when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help.
All right.
I've done this without you.
Well, that's all nice and done and dandy and all that. All right. Let's go talk to Natty about blackmailing people.
Ah, good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
I don't even know if I am blackmailing people. Maybe we're just talking to people who are being blackmailed. Just as a double check. Never know when we're going to get attacked, right? Oh. Womp. Alright, come on, Natty.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yep.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Alright, fair enough. So where can I find them?
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Alright, what am I hoping to learn?
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Got it. Alright.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Alright, well, be safe.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
I doubt it. Your mom does not seem to be the one to, lighten up, as it were. That's what the kids say nowadays, right? Oh, wow, someone's doing a run. Huh. Don't really see, NPCs running all around. What the Oh. Doing some cleaning, huh? Alright, so you're in there. We'll go to the farthest one first.
Gladrags. I should check there.
Yeah, I'm fine with checking gladder eggs first.
But please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Oh, hi.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help.
You look like a Doctor Who character, Mr.
Spoke to
Dibble.
Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came in.
Voldemort?
I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
Oh
What's
boy.
in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. I
Oh,
haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
about the note. I'm assuming that's a note from just Rosie saying, "Oh, we should tell our dad," right?
Could
Tell
you
her
give
dad.
me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
All right, Pink and RH got it.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Can't you tell him?
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
All right, thank you for talking to me.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Got it. All right. Well, that's
Hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Dibble. And
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
I'm assuming in this house.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Hi,
Isco, what have I done?
Daisy.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker.
Nah,
Harlow
all right.
approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with the goblins.
Until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Does the note confirm
Are you
kidnapping?
sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Yeah. All right.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
I can see why.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
I mean, you could tell the goblins, although the goblins probably would just cut you loose.
Thank you, Mrs.
So,
Ray.
probably not the
Knowing
best
lengths that
idea.
Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
We do hope you reconsider. We're giving you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate if you would see the value of our working together. We shall expect a response by week's end. If you understand our meeting.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
This is why we need to just, get rid of Harlow. Like, I'm surprised people haven't gotten rid of him. I guess it's the same reason why, no one does anything nowadays like that.
But must be around here somewhere.
Can't go around just murdering people, I suppose.
Hello there.
Revelio. Hello, Hamora.
Sorry, let me just break into, I'm assuming, your house here. And coolio. Give me a second. I just want to steal your things. Chest. Oh. Large sorcerer hat.
Revelio.
There was something down here. Yep, another chest. Alright. I guess a little extra money will be helpful.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Ah, man. I can see why he wouldn't, obviously, but also because he didn't.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you.
Can I just become a mafia boss and do
Before
things
my
myself?
extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
I don't know. I don't really trust Officer Singer, I'm gonna be honest.
Talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting a weird vibe from Officer Singer. Like, there's a lot of evidence if you just actually look around. But she keeps saying, there's no evidence, we can't do anything. Yeah, no, I don't know if I trust her. I think she's in on it. Natty?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Yep, well, I knew this was gonna happen. What? She's gonna be held captive or something by Harlow, and then Officer Singer's gonna be like, "Oh, there's no evidence or anything." Man, I'm really going down on Singer. Come on, jump. All right, fine. Let me get on this boat. No, can't get on the boat. Fine. And all right, there we go. A lot of dandelions, huh?
Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
I feel like that's really not what Revelio is used for, but otherwise this would solve a lot of problems in the world.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Yeah, this way. All right, time to go commit some more murder.
Taken this way. I need to find
It's murder time.
another way forward.
All right. I'm assuming can't do that, so obviously I have to do something with this, which means
Accio.
and I mean, it's not the most difficult of puzzles, but
A hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
all right. What was his name from Rick and Morty? Krabopolis Bob or something? Oh boy, here I go killing again.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Oh, some optional stuff, huh? Here I thought I'd be doing my polyjuice stuff today. Really? If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they shouldn't have valuables.
Revelio.
Alright, I need to find the optional stuff as well, because I do want to help those other people. I'm surprised we can't find Isco being captured, but I suppose he's not, you know, held in here. Oh, and I forgot to go back to the room of requirement and grab my restock on my plants. And that probably would be. Alright, well.
Rookwood will reward us for our loyalty, don't you?
Gwendolyn Zhao, huh?
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
Ooh.
Brockborough's always
Alright, let's see here. We have one Chinese chomping cabbage.
never failed to fill the sacks. That's me, of course. Show yourself!
Did we not? Not what I wanted to do.
Expulso!
Nope. Alright. There we go. Oh, hi. Where'd you come from?
Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum.
Oh. Oh, God. God damn. Alright, I gotta get more. Alright, you know what? Yeah.
Expelliarmus.
There we go. Gwendolyn Zhao. You know what? Not what I wanted, but if I can kill everyone else, it'll be fine. Nope, not what I wanted. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh.
The book of poems that was taken.
Now, I didn't really have much of a time to do that. All right.
Expelliarmus, Defender.
Now you've gone too
Bombarda,
far.
Arresto Momentum.
Nope. Come on, get rid of you, because you're the one doing all this fucking lightning shit. Nope. 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 Nope.
Defender.
There we go, bitch.
Expelliarmus, Arresto Momentum.
Alright, that's fine.
Descendo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
There we go. Oh, come on, there's another one.
Pay for your deed.
Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum.
Nope. As long as I can get rid of you. Alright, so there's 4 left. That's fine. Ooh.
Defender.
No, I'm gonna save that ancient magic for Gwendolyn.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Nope. God damn it. No. Wow, did you kill? He quit. Friendly fire, bitch.
Arresto Momentum.
Alright then. You killed Gwendolyn Zhao. I don't need to do it. Hey, I used Expelliarmus. How come you still have your wand?
Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus.
There we go. Come on, you're cursed. I need to do Protego more often.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda.
There we go. And you're almost dead.
Expelliarmus.
There we go. So it's just you, huh? Alright, I need to wait for my Arresto Momentum. Actually, you know what?
Defender.
There we go. Alright. I was actually expecting that Gwendolyn Zhao fight to not be as fun, but
Revelio.
they took care of it for me. Gotta love it when dark wizards are just dumb as shit. Wizard mannequins. Alright, I want to find the optional stuff here. Nope, not that way. Oh.
Bombarda.
What? Oh, I'm supposed to crawl. Alright, well, which way am I supposed to actually go? I'm assuming that way. Unidentified neck item, so let's...
Lumos.
There we go. Head over in this direction.
Revelio. Lumos.
No.
Revelio.
Money.
Lumos.
Alright. So, is it up here? I'm assuming I'm supposed to go that way for Natty.
Revelio. Lumos.
Over here.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, yeah, so there's that. Alright, fine.
Revelio. Lumos.
Alright, fine.
Bombarda.
Oh, alright.
Accio. Descendo. Depulso.
Alright, I guess I'm not supposed to go that way.
Revelio.
Brushful cape. Oh, there's the letter. Read your last letter over and over and is certain to read it again. Hope I long for the day our engagement can be shared with those who we love, especially my dear father. Please allow me to say that the past few months being unable to share publicly.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
Alright.
He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Well, I destroyed it. Right?
Natty must be here somewhere.
Oh, I totally thought that was a dude. Alright. Let me just grab all the money here, Natty.
Revelio.
Anything else of interest?
Aloha Mora.
And there we go. So I'm not sure exactly what we'll be doing with the Polyjuice stuff, so it's got me curious here. Hey, Mr. Rabe, here. Oh no, that's Natty. Whoops. I was like, you look kind of...
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with...
I don't know why you're glowing red there, man.
I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Alright, standing back. Okay. Wait for him to dispel the curses. Let's get this up in case Theophilus Harlow comes by and we have to, unfortunately, end his life. I know, he's such a stellar citizen. It'd be a real shame, you know?
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Alright.
Be
Alright.
prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Alright, let's see if I'm right about my theory with Officer Singer. Be prepared for a fight. Sorry, I already killed everyone. I guess they really were expecting me to be a sneaky, huh? Sorry. Nope, nope. Wait, what?
Lumos.
Alright, yeah, I'm supposed to go this way. Alright, let's just get out of here. I really was expecting Harlow to just
Let's find
pop by.
and put an end to Harlow once and
And for all. Alright. Find Officer Singer. She's gonna be having a...
Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Lumos.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife.
Hmm.
Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Well, you're doing shit all.
Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into.
I don't trust you at all, bitch.
As for the two of you, I appreciate.
That's
what you're
no.
trying
That's
to
sorry.
do.
That's me being.
You are taking great risks.
I'm being too
Next
harsh,
time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
like you've been doing so far.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
Really?
I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me.
No problem, Natty. And you. My theory is coming. I'm starting to believe my theory more and more.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spin Witches when you can.
Oh. Alright. Guess I'm gonna go stop at Albi's real quick. Tip you. Oh, where is Albi again? Boom. Oh, we were just heading down that way anyway. Well, at least we get the final broom upgrade. I guess we're heading back to, oh.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Oh, wow. It was like, we've been engaged. Now we just got married.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help.
All
As
right.
always, I have a special prize for you.
I'm waiting to see if, like, I get one from, the Iscos. Or, not Isco, but Rabe. No? Alright.
What are we looking for today?
How much is it? 70. Fine. Well, we are selling stuff anyway. Periwinkle top hat. Alright, there we go. Then I can buy the final one.
I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Yeah, no problem there.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Guess we'll test out the broom soon. Oh, and now that we actually did level up, I think that's why I didn't have those gloves equipped. Yeah, Dark Art. Look at that. Offense 56, defense 6 because we did do an upgrade there. 101. I really should have equipped these as soon as we could, which we are doing now. There we go. Now I can sell this one. Did we have any better neckwear? Unidentified stuff. Everything else is unidentified, so we do have to head to the room of requirement. And I want to go talk to Mr. Gladrags just to see if he says anything. There's the big old tree.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Any mention about your
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
new son-in-law and all that? Nothing of interest, I suppose. A Niffler scarf, I suppose, is better than what we're wearing.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Oh no, I meant to compare. Oh, only by 17, so I say only by 17. Oh. 500 for the... Alright, yeah, I'll buy this.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
And what if I compared to this? Alright, that one's only 8. And if we did a comparison with this, that's only a 1. Alright.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever.
Now let's go equip that and then head back to Hogwarts.
So far, we should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Alright, well, I was just meandering about unlocking stuff and getting my plants back. Guess there's a new quest. Wow, we got a lot of unlocked stuff there. So did that give us the new quest? Because we're going to go off and do probably the main quest now. Yeah. Figure out a way. So what's the Polyjuice plot? Speak to Professor Fig in his office. So let's go do that. Although, this might be another talking down if we go find Natty. So yeah, let's go find in his office there. Professor Fig's classroom, which I'm assuming his office is nearby. Alright, so. Professor Fig's classroom, which means your office should be behind the classroom. Like so. Hey man, we got some good news, bad news. What you want first?
I hope I look. Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
Oh, we actually knew that.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing comes in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
I think maybe I should have done the Natty side quest first. Oh!
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Alright, you know what?
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
I feel like this will be a really fun thing to do and walk around as Professor Black, so we're going to end this quest, actually, and go do Natty's one, and next episode we'll do this main quest, because I just feel like I want to enjoy this more. So we're going to abandon this one real quick. We just started it, so we're not going to lose anything, and then I'll go talk to Natty. So apologies, but at least we saw that little cutscene there, and I'm actually looking forward to it, but I feel like it's just going to take us to the trial, and we got to do that, and that's just going to take a while, so that's all just going to be next episode. So let's go find Natty instead. Alright. Man, we haven't actually been to the Great Hall in like ages when there's actually people here. Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin. Can we sit down and eat? I could do with some food. Can I eat anything off this table? Because this looks good. What would you guys eat, actually? You know what? I want your guys' opinion. When you guys saw, like, the first Harry Potter movie, you know, Philosopher's Stone, Sorcerer's Stone, and then the feast appears and you saw all that delicious food, what was the item? What was the one item you'd immediately gravitate towards? Because I'm not going to lie, them chicken legs looked real good. I'd be like Ron double fisting them. And in that regard, on this table, what would you gravitate towards? What is that? I see that looks like bacon, tomatoes, cucumbers, sausages? That's sausages. Looks like some lamb. I don't know why, but right now I'm just craving like some potatoes. So maybe something like that. Everything's all the same on every table, right? Oh, wow, look at them. Look at those legs. All right, anyway, stop looking at food. Sorry, I'm hungry. I woke up like an hour or two ago and I need to go eat.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we're
I'm making some
You may not
pork
realize
belly,
that you
Parmesan
are
garlic
the
pork
exclusive
belly.
to save me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more
Bites,
forgiving of
anyway.
what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Parmesan pork belly bites. That's what I'm making. I don't know why I said it so weirdly. But yeah, that's what I'll be making up in my air fryer there with some potato chips. Some oven chips. That's what I'm making. Sorry, I'm just thinking of food now.
About what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault?
How?
How so?
He died protecting me.
Oh.
If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today.
Okay, that's classic survivor's guilt, but
it became too much for us there.
Natty, it's definitely not your fault.
We left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
And how is your mother doing?
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him.
Can't see everything.
So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me.
Oh, well, that's good.
My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
The classic Might 4 right. I like it. It's a lot better than some others. Batman. Anyway.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood.
Alright, maybe you should step back from Rookwood.
And we will succeed.
Harlow, one thing. Rookwood, I think you should.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Alright, well there we go. We're going to end it there. Next time we shall turn into Professor Black. Ugh. Can't imagine that's going to be feeling any good. But yeah. What's this?
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
That's glorious. I didn't even know you could do that. I think we're supposed to be doing it when we're polyjuiced as him, but you know what? That's a good image to end on. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave any suggestions and comments down below, and leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike, but tell me why, and I shall see you all later.